Chicago! It's colony collapse disorder. My name is Shag, but here he is, the man who is what? Ladies and gentlemen, Flabby Hoffman.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Colony Collapse Disorder, the show that dares to delve into the deepest recesses of our society and find out exactly what truths lie behind the maze of lies that are woven by a combination of military-industrial complex, corporate media, and Regis Philbin. Ooh. Joining me in that quest to find the truth are a cast of characters and men. Oh, hey, thanks. Wow. Thank you, God. Who are illustrious intellects without peer. I, of course, allude to, most immediately, the man with the legend, Sloop Biederman. Legendary co-host of Colony Collapse Disorder.
Sloop Biederman. I have a mad taste for red snapper.
Oh, you know, they're looking to
red snapper and Red Bull.
The red snapper catch globally, because red snapper is now getting close to being an endangered species.
Oh, wow. Well, what about red snapper to the curb then?
And plus,
some shark fin soup instead.
It's still harvested.
Harvest it will.
Red Bull, yeah.
Red Bull.
Red Bull's also pretty close to becoming an endangered species. Next on the list of intellectually superior and uniquely empowered extraordinary gentlemen on our roster this evening is, of course, the sex object of the Colony Collapse Disorder show.
Hello, Flabby.
Bug, how are you?
Amazing.
Indeed. You've got one of the sexiest vibes I've ever witnessed in another man. It makes me question my sexual orientation on a regular basis.
If you and I were to roll around with one another in a nude sense,
we're not making those movies again.
30 to 35 seconds, there would be no doubt left in your mind.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Well, there you go. And speaking of sexually oriented questioning, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the spiritual leader of the Colony Collapse Disorder. He is Deacon Coleman.
CCD.
Deacon Coleman.
I know the court made me come here, but I'm just going to say one thing and one thing only.
But still a friendly one.
Come on and pray with me and make the devil mad. Come on. Come on, Flabby. You ready to pray with me?
Get down on my knees, because I won't be able to get it. I'll need at least 5 or 6 people to be able to pick me up off the ground. Stout people, stout men with flexible bodies.
Well, I thought I saw you on your knees earlier.
Rigid, toned abs.
When you were in the men's room, you kind of were moving around on your knees like a windshield wiper. What was that about?
Prayer.
Prayer? In the middle of prayer?
Yes.
Talking in tongues.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That type of thing.
I got you.
Talking in bombs.
I mean, because sometimes people use Flabby as an instrument. They work through Flabby, right?
Or they use Flabby
as an instrument. As a tool, really.
As a tool.
Tool of the aristocracy.
Yeah. I mean, is that your testimony today, Flabby? Come on now.
I am not a tool of the aristocracy. I am mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it for very much longer. And speaking of being mad as hell, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the legendary house band of Colony Collapse Disorder. You know them, you love them, you wish you could live without them, but frequently cannot find any way to live without them. And sometimes you have to live without them, but sometimes you don't have.
Oh, Shag has done it again.
Shag is falling on his face, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody needs to take away his pint. Please welcome the Flavor Savers.
Hey, Flavor Savers, how we doing?
Feeling
Just super fun.
This is the best
It's
one
so
yet.
sweet.
all night. Wow. Those happening cats have some music and all sorts of stuff.
That one I think made me a little
Shag's been drinking again.
Oh, again.
When does it stop?
You know,
20 years.
Shag has only drank once. He started in
35 years.
1975 and hasn't stopped.
Shag's still going.
Oh, Shag's on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so anyway, what we do here on the Colony Collapse Disorder show is we like to delve beyond the surface-minded talking heads and what you see in ordinary mainstream media and sink our teeth into some of the many subjects that mainstream media is marginalized by their focus on a surface-minded, plastic-oriented, robotic BS. And this evening's show, we're going to delve into this wonderful topic, which is sure to provide a lot of insight and support to you, the viewer at large, in those times of trouble. That subject is, can disturbing Indian burial grounds under your house really screw up your TV reception like in the movie Poltergeist, even if you have a satellite dish? And as always, to describe, hang on.
Well, no, the answer is yes.
There's a lot of people.
Converter box.
I'm sorry, but there's a lot.
No, but that doesn't mean yes is the answer to that question. It can't.
Savers, what do you think?
Agree to disagree.
Agree to
disagree.
Fair enough.
Bitch.
I can't say that word.
Well, I mean, I've heard of your views.
Oh, who let that sinner on the show?
There you go. So anyway, Phil Peterman, for those of you out there who have become indoctrinated mouth-breathing brainstems, who aren't able to think above the grade level of a third grader with chronic syphilis, Sloop Peterman will describe to you this evening's topic in a little bit of dumbed-down detail. Sloop, take it away.
A group of seemingly benign ghosts begin communicating with 5-year-old Carol Ann Freeling, Heather O'Rourke, and her parents' suburban California home via static on the television. Eventually, they use the TV as their path into the house itself. When the neighborhood was first built and the real estate developer supposedly moved a cemetery on the location, but in reality, in order to save money, they moved the cemetery headstones but left the bodies, building houses right on top of them.
Oh, damn! Deacon.
Well, I mean, we got to go down there and drive them spirits out after a suitable donation, of course.
Lay hands on, what would you do? Lay hands on the TV?
No,
lay hands on Mickey Rourke?
Ooh, Mickey Rourke. He's looking good these days.
Or Heather O'Rourke?
Heather O'Rourke.
Or would you lay hands on the house or the graveyard? Where would you lay hands?
Well, first I gotta get my coupon to buy my high def converter box.
Oh, sure. Right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll start there because the ghosts, they're not analog. Or they're not going to be analog compatible come June now.
You know what I think of? Hey, Shaq. You know what I think? I think the Flavor Savers have a song about this. Or some sort of musical presentation.
Funny you bring that subject up. We wrote a song
Flavor
about
Savers?
it just today, actually. Yeah.
We're about to perform a sexorcism.
Oh, good idea.
Okay.
Wow.
Take it away, guys.
Wow, that's interesting.
Rollerblading in our stash and shades, throwing sex grenades. Scratch my sexy itch, you sexy bitch. Rollerblading in our stash and shades, throwing sex grenades. Scratch my sexy itch, you sexy bitch. Good God, my stash gonna tickle your butt, tickle your butt. I'm gonna bust the nut when I blow it up, girl. Stash and shades, throwing sex grenades. Push my shades down, looking at your legs now. Gonna faint cause my wiener's in pain. Them cheeks, they speak to me, butt cheek frequencies received by my penis and testes. Crack the code with my Cho decoder, blow some mind with my front end loader. Hop the fence, sneak up behind your target mark, it's your vagina. Rollerblading in our stash and shades, throwing sex grenades. Scratch my sexy itch, you sexy bitch. Rollerblading in our stash and shades, throwing sex grenades. Scratch my sexy itch, you sexy bitch. Hot dog damn. Hot dog damn. How does it feel? Sex on wheels. So good, so good. Hot dog damn. Hot dog dang. How does it feel? Sex on wheels. So good. So good. Rollerblading in our stash and shades, throwing sex grenades. Scratch my sexy itch, you sexy bitch.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Brilliantly done. And it brings it right back to our topic today, which is our professional football games actually fixed. And I think personally that the Super Bowl clearly, over the last few years, has been clearly scripted, unequivocally. The Pittsburgh-Seattle game was a joke. Oh, that's all the time that we've got for